Okay. Good morning, Tony.
Tony.
I said good morning, Tony.
Okay.
That looked unreal, but it was the incident that happened between Tony Elumelu and one of the graduates of UBA's graduate training program. It was time to ask questions from Tony Elumelu, and the lady in question was given the mic to ask a question. However, her first statement sent shock around the waves. She addressed the chairman as Tony, calling him by his first name twice, and the chairman, who didn't find it funny, addressed it immediately.
Okay. Good morning, Tony.
Tony.
I said good morning, Tony.
Okay, no, you won't call me Tony. I'm not those people. You call me Mr. Elumelu or Theory. You won't call me Tony or Chairman. I don't subscribe to that kind of Oyibo life, okay? All right.
Good morning, Mr. Elumelu.
Thank
so my
you.
question is, how do you know if you are to keep going?
There have been several reactions about the issue, and among the prominent one is that of Ibukun Awosika, who spoke about a similar situation recently.
They had a culture of you call everybody by their first name. So the founders were people that I called, they were like my big brothers. So I call them with a Yoruba attitude of respect. Bra Fola, Bra Tayo. If you're Yoruba, you understand what I'm saying. And then my sister came on and said, Fola said, Tayo. I said, eh? What did you say? She said, but in the bank, that's what we're told, that we call everybody by first name. I said, if I ever hear you say that again. She said, but that's the culture. I said, I promise you, it might be the culture they're trying to establish, but nobody much older than you at work was nurtured with that culture. So they can accept it because they don't have a choice as an institutional rule, but they will reject it. And the way you will know is how they will behave to you. It can be an unspoken word, but it will be a reactive word. And it will show in other ways. I said, so you're going to find another way to approach them. If you cannot call them as you call them outside of the bank, then find Mr. A, Mr. whatever. You guys find a way to connect. But don't destroy the structure of respect and order.
Beyond our reaction, there are several orders we got from different sources, which you can read through. Meanwhile, Tony Elumelu has faced backlashes from the social media, with some placing his video where he actually was cool with somebody addressing him as Tony in an interview. Watch.
Hi, Tony. It's so great to have you here. Thank you for being with us today.
Good to meet you too.
You are one of the most celebrated and most decorated business leaders in Africa, and I would posit the world. So it's truly an honor to be able to host you at Stanford this afternoon.
Thank you very much.
We watched a video earlier where we learned a little bit about the foundation, which we'll speak about towards the later half of the interview. But we saw there that you're such a supporter and such an advocate of entrepreneurship, which isn't really a surprise because your parents were entrepreneurs. I'm curious to know how seeing them build businesses at a young age influenced you and impacted your journey.
So I'm pleased and honored to be with you all today. Stanford, great university, and a team from this great university visited the Tony Elumelu Foundation before the pandemic, I think, and I was quite impressed. They were on time, in spite of the chaotic traffic situation in Lagos, and the research work also very, very impressive. So for me, coming back here, such an honor. Have a great impression of your school. Entrepreneurship